Greetings to all my viewers. I'm Adriana, and my topic for today is the impact of GST relief towards aviation industry in Malaysia. In Malaysia, a person who is registered under the Goods and Service Tax Act 2014 is known as a registered person. A registered person is required to charge GST on his taxable supplies or goods and services made to his customer. GST, what does it apply to? GST is charged on any taxable supply of goods and services made in the furtherance of any business by a GST registered in Malaysia. After implementation of goods and service tax (GST), it will affect on many sectors, and the aviation sector is one of them. Last many years, aviation sector is the growing sector, and it is ranked among the top 10 market in the world. There are a few benefits of GST. The first one is it increased fare price of ticket. Second, input cost of jet fuel or aviation turbine fuel. Third, leasing of aircraft. Fourth, repair and maintenance. 5. Import of aircraft and its spare parts. And lastly, compliance costs.
As a broad-based tax, the default position is for GST to be applied at the standard rate unless there is a provision that states that it can be treated differently. This means there is no list of what is treated as standard rated instead. There are some limited reliefs and exemptions for certain specific goods and services. The first one is zero rated. Zero rated is a taxable supply, meaning GST incurred on the supply can be recovered, and the onward supply GST is levied at 0%. If you make wholly zero rated supplies, then it is likely that you will be in a refund position with customs. For example, include certain agricultural products, foodstuff, water to domestic customers, electricity supply to domestic users, export of goods, and international services. The second one is exempt. This supply means no GST is charged on the supply, but this does not mean that you are GST free. It also means that there is no entitlement to recover GST incurred in making those exempt supplies. If you make wholly exempt supplies, then you will not be able to register for GST, and GST will become a cost to the business. For examples includes residential property, private healthcare and private education, and also certain financial services.
There are a few types of supplies granted GST relief. The first one is the handling service or storage service, like transport ancillary to the handling of ship or aircraft cargo. The second one is the supply of services by a company with licensed manufacturing warehouse status or a company operating in the free zone, such as modification of the ship and also aircraft. GST gives a benefit to aviation industry. There is also an issue about GST relief on big ticket import items will make aviation sector more vibrant. Based on A. Asia Berhad, Chief Executive Officer, the announcement on GST relief toward big ticket import like aircraft would improve the airline's cash flow to support expansion plans, given that big ticket capital expenditure favors expansions and allows for dynamic decision making. As a conclusion, GST relief will help to improve the competitiveness in the local industry. And in order to stimulate further economic growth, we hope the government will continue to support ecosystem growth in aviation and tourism industry. With that, thank you.